Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Ben back with another YouTube video. Today we got another TFD video. It's been a while since I made one of these, but I saw my boy Ajax got a buff, so I had to hop on and show you guys something real quick. But yeah, today's video I just wanted to do a little video talking about the Transcendent module Void Explosion Focus. Um, I saw that it got a change, and I was really interested in how it worked with the melee weapons, so got a little build around Void Explosion Focus that maybe one of you guys can work on and make it actually kind of crazy. In the laboratory, the numbers you see go insane. When you use it in like actual gameplay, it's a little bit wonky, and there's a lot of nuances that you gotta achieve for these numbers to actually show up. But I think it's a pretty good build. For the trigger module, we're actually gonna use Gap of Time. I had battering on RAM on just because I had a different build here before, but we're gonna use Gap of Time. um for the module set. I'm just gonna do a brief explanation and I'll show you guys what this build actually does. But obviously the main transcendent module is gonna be Void Explosion Focus. The main damage is gonna be coming from the skill power. So we have non-attribute skill power and Spear and Shield here for the skill power. I have skill expansion on just I kind of just threw this in because I had an extra slot open and I didn't have a catalyst available. So this kind of just a throwaway. You could probably change this to something else. Um, I think this is fine to have now. And then the rest I really have just for survivability. I have defense, HP, cooldown. And then the one thing I do find really important is if you're trying to use this in actual gameplay, like Void Erosions, 400%, Axion Planes is Opponent Collector. This just makes it so when you kill, Vulgus, you get that Void energy back, and it makes it so much easier because I'll explain the build right now, but you Void Energy for Ajax with this build especially is really important. So Opponent Collector just makes your life way more simple when you're trying to do this build. But the main build is with this Ultimate Ajax is you're gonna want to pop Void Explosion on the enemy. You want to make sure you hit the enemies with this Void Explosion. And the reason we need this Void Energy is because if you look at the enhanced Void Explosion, you have a chain explosion, right? So when you use this enhanced skill, you're doing Void Overload, which is just gonna do way more damage. It's gonna be like a chain explosion between the Vulgus, so it'll proc multiple times. But the way you actually use this skill is you're gonna wanna this is also why I like the Hypernova. You want to use the Hypernova to bring all the Vulgus together, pop the Void Explosion, put the wall up. The wall is actually what's gonna apply the debuff that you need for the explosions to proc. So if you look at this again, it says when the enemies are inflicted with Void Leakage. And unfortunately, the only way I know to apply Void Leakage to the enemies right now is by using this barrier. And they get void leakage when they touch the barrier. So the only way, and it's a little bit wonky. That's why I said this build like it works perfectly in laboratory because they're all stationary. They're not moving. You kind of just you can do whatever you want here, and you do that. You use your skill, put the barrier down, and you hit them, and then you get these crazy numbers. Whereas if you're in like the actual, if you're like in a accident planes, they're gonna be running at you. It's gonna be hard to get them to group up and all that. Well, I'm gonna show you guys what the numbers look like when you don't use the enhanced version. It's still not bad, 20 million, 23. But when you think about like single target damage, it's a little bit low. But let me try to get another one in for you. So you do that, you use the void explosion, put the barrier up, and then you hit, and then you have all this change explosion. Like, look at that, 700 million DPS, max DPS, guys. So this build can definitely get a little bit insane. I definitely think you need to optimize it a little bit more than I did if you want to use it for you know actual game content. You could also get better external components. I also don't have the most optimal. I haven't grinded for the melee ones yet. I just realized there was an external component that increases your melee attack. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a difference. And then also I need to build my Hypernova more. I do agree. Before you guys comment that my Hypernova is garbage, I know I have no modules, guys, no modules. But yeah, so I definitely think there's a lot of room for improvement. I just want to make this quick video, just if you guys are interested in Ajax and think there might be a build with his, you know, sword. I definitely agree with you. I think it's possible. I just want to show you guys these crazy numbers that you can get in the laboratory, and hopefully someone can make a build that actually works, in game, in the actual content, and that way I could use Ajax too. You know, I like Ajax. He's the only reason I'm playing this game right now. So someone please make a build with this sword for him, please. Thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be all for the video to you guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what content you guys want, and I'll see you guys next time.